Good morning. I am the Moon Mama. Happy Thursday. Thursday is a day governed by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet that is the gift bringer, the bearer of luck and blessings and fortune. Jupiter is also the planet that brings excess, blind faith, and just, sort of there's actually never anything wrong with Jupiter. There's nothing wrong with faith. You cannot have enough faith. You can never have too much faith. But Jupiter is the planet of good fortune. And Jupiter is currently in Capricorn, and Capricorn is the constellation that is focusing on our systems, and we see right now our medical system. I've been saying this for weeks. Our medical system is coming undone. Our school system is buckling. Our government systems and structures are collapsing right before us. We are undergoing a great shift, and that requires what? Faith. We're undergoing shifts that require faith. And what is that looking like for you personally? I know I am really having to sort of trust quite a bit. Jupiter is also the planet that governs our vision, right? And the visionary. And it's like, what do you see? What do you see for yourself? One of the things that I do during this time, I'm a part of a community called the Progressive Love Community. You could check it out. And we do something every year called Wakanda. Since Wakanda, so this is our second year doing it. Wakanda, like wake up. And for this time of year, we focus on the visionary energy through Jupiter. And that is the energy of asking, what is it that we need to do in order to fulfill the goals that we set back in September, right? So I set goals to grow my business, goals to shift my parenting so that I can position myself to be kind of ahead of my son a bit in what he needs and where he's going, like, preparing him for teenage years and things like that. But it's that Jupiter is the energy of that knowing. It's your intuition. And one of the things I feel is very significant at this time, as we're seeing that our media is completely also collapsing, that our intuition is the way we are able to tap in to our knowing, to what can keep us safe, to what is good for us, and to our own individual connection to the divine. One of the things that's very important in our world and in our country, it's, we sort of do everything, one size fits all. And every human being is different. There is no one size fits all. Yes, we can support one another. Yes, there's certain ways that we can live our lives with health and wholeness, but everyone is different. Like, I remember when I used to read that book, it's sort of like For Your Blood Type. Just based upon your blood type, you should eat different foods. Some people are allergic to carrots. Some people are allergic to, nightshades and nuts and all that sort of stuff. And in our country, capitalism sort of says, let's just see what's the most common denominator and stick to that. And that creates laziness. And it creates this sense of irresponsibility that we don't really know ourselves, that we know sort of like the general consensus of what is wellness, but we don't know what's wellness for us individually. We don't take the time to understand what is our perfect pattern. And it's because early in our lives, we're told that this is what everyone should do. So Jupiter is this opportunity to really know yourself, know who you are, know what works for you, what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, what doesn't work for you. Really understanding, if you look at Jupiter in your chart, where it is, what house it's in, you can understand it better. I have Jupiter in the 6th house, and Jupiter in the 6th house is about my work. It's about the things that I'm doing on a daily basis, the people that I'm in service to. And so because I know that, and it's in Virgo, and so Jupiter in Virgo is a healer. So I know that I'm a healer. I know that the information that comes through me um, offers healing to me and to others. So I also tend to function in that way. I tend to look for things that are going to offer healing, that are going to offer, ways to support people in transmuting old energies. And so that's why I create classes that can help people upgrade their consciousness, can help people upgrade the way they think, the way they relate, the way they feel, the way they have been raised, and who they're being now. So Jupiter is pretty significant. The moon is in Leo, and the moon in Leo is an energy. It's an interesting energy because people with Leo moons, they often don't get the attention that they really desire because they have a competing force, the sun. And so if you have a Leo moon, or it with the moon in Leo, the opportunity is to give yourself the attention that you need and desire. Find ways to cultivate what feels good to you, what makes your heart open. I know for me, I can just sit and listen to music, and I feel so good when I hear songs by Angela Bofield and Minnie Riperton, and I feel so good when I'm sitting on the earth and playing with butterflies and picking up leaves, like things that are just personal to me that have nothing to do with anyone else, that might even seem weird to others. This is the Leo moon. There's a playfulness in it. There's a youthfulness in it. But it also is, it's romance, right? Leo moon, it's sort of a romantic sort of connection that allows you to be open-hearted and playful in your ability to, pursue love and connection and things like that. So use this energy today. Use this energy today because Jupiter is in Capricorn, and it definitely requires faith. So open into your heart energy. Like really just open into your heart energy. And ask Spirit within you, the spirit of your temple, to show you what faith is like for you today. What are acts of faithfulness? And when you think about faith, they say that faith is sort of a believing, even though you don't see it, you believe it, you know it. And children have the capacity to do that. Children are able to create these realities in their minds and in their consciousnesses that feel real. They can have imaginary friends and imaginary kingdoms that they live in. And so what about you is willing or capable of tapping into the childlike energy within you that can allow you to see into things that you might not experience on the 3D reality just yet, but maybe they're coming. Maybe you're taking action towards a new way of being. I know I am. There was a time when I had no idea that I would be teaching classes and supporting clients in the way that I am. And there was a time when I had no idea that my, sort of work name would be Moon Mama. I had no idea. And now it's beginning to grow and expand, and my business is growing. And there was a time when I had no idea. So all it requires is this willingness to believe it, to feel it. And in the time when I had no idea, I would just imagine a blink, like a small blinking light the size of a pea in my heart right here. I would just imagine it just beating like that, and then it would grow. And it's growing. And so what is it that you want to apply your faith to? And then apply your heartfelt energy, your passion, your commitment, your dedication, your playfulness, all your time, all your resources. Because you know that it's the best thing you can do. It's the best thing you can do for not only for yourself, but for everyone in your life. What can you apply your faith to that will lead you into a new way of being, that will open up new thought processes, new ideas, and allow you to source your value in a new way. That's also the thing. The sun is in Taurus, and Taurus is about our value. And that has been the thing that I've been working with the most in the last several days. Like really understanding that I have value, that I have something to offer, that I have something that can make a difference, that I have something that can heal and transform. Like, so where is your value? Where do you source your value? How do you feel about yourself? This is a very significant time to be asking yourself that question. How do you feel about yourself? And if you're experiencing blocks, I know that I have felt that there have been times in my life where I have felt worthless. There have been times in my life where I have felt like stuck and like I'm never going to possibly get to the place that I really want to be. There have been times in my life where I have felt like I'm at the effect of outside forces and I have felt powerless. So what do you feel? Like really consider what you're feeling right now. There have been times in my life where I have felt so deeply fearful and like I would be better off not alive, right? So think about what you're feeling and don't run from it. Don't run from it and get curious about it. And in your curiosity, ask, how can I shift this into another reality? And allow yourself to be led. So with that, my prayer for each and every one of us today is that we would know our value beyond anything that this world can say is true about us, that we would know our value based upon something internal, not based upon what we have, not based upon, our education or the people we know, but our value that is a deeply internal, resonant feeling that has everything to do with the divine, everything to do with God. So with that, I'm the Moon Mama. If you'd like to join the Venus Retrograde course, it's so fantastic. It is amazing. I love to have you. You can sign up here in my link tree, just Venus Retrograde. Just go to my profile, sign up there. It's $21. And if you'd like to book a reading, you can go, my website is there, or the readings that I have is also in my profile and link tree, and you can sign up there as well. I'm the Moon Mama. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.